Hello friends, welcome to Anirban's World of Digital Finance powered by S4Hana, and this is our sixth video where we are going to discuss about how to configure the GL accounting group. So with this, let me share my screen, right? So I'm sharing my screen and let's go to the Ready Reckoner Account Blueprint Excel file. So if you see, this is what we are today going to do, General Ledger Accounting Group. The video name would be in YouTube, you will find S4HANA FICO 6, and the video number is 6, S4HANA, and module is FICO, and it would be General Ledger Accounting Group, and accounting video type is configurations. So there are two types of videos. One is configuration, and another is end user. So this is the configuration type video. This is the menu path which I'm going to walk you through, and this is the as I mentioned, this is a configuration type video, and the T code is OBD4. So what is a general ledger accounting group and how it helps us? So basically, it gives us the number ranges of several GL groups. And by GL group, I mean it could be like your fixed asset, your liquid asset, like current asset, current liabilities, and so on. So each of the GL, what would be the group? What for each one of the GL group? What would be the number ranges? And what would be the field status? So when I say field status, it could be like it could be four of them. So if you see in the notes section, it could be four. The field status could be four. It could be suppress, display, required entry, and optional entry. So we will discuss see all this and discuss all this further when we log into after we log into SAP. And as mentioned before, its number range can be overlapped. So usually the number range does not overlap for other master data, but for GL master data, they can overlap. But while for other master data like vendor master data or customer account group, they do not overlap. Okay, so this is the uniqueness of the GL accounting. With this, let's log into SAP. We'll go to SPRO and then SAP reference IMG. Then we'll go to financial accounting. Then we'll go to general ledger accounting. We'll go to master data. We will go to GL accounts. We will go to preparation. And here, if you see defined account group. So we'll go here. So if you see, there are so many GL accounts that are available. So what we can do is that we can create the new entries, right? Or we can copy from the existing entries, right? So to make our work easier, we will and save our time. We will copy the existing entries. So ideally, what we should do is we'll go to INT, which is a standard available by SAP. So let's go to the blueprint and let's see. So these are the few things that we will pick up from INT, and these are things that we will pick up from IKEA. So I'll go to INT and I'll pick up first AS cast and then GL general ledger accounts and then MAT. Yeah, and then I'll go to IKEA. Will take some time. What I'll do, I'll pause. Yeah. So this is IKEA. What I'll take is from there, I'll take PL, mm, ERG is known as ERG, and I'll take ABST, and I take SCCC. All right. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy them all, and probably I would like to rename ERGSPL and ABST as RECN, and leave SCCC as SCCC. All right. And then we will rename these as our so let's see what is our chart of account. It is IKR1. Sorry, it is SMBA, which is Simba, which stands for Simba. As I mentioned before, that SMBA, sorry, it is SMBA. So as I mentioned before, that the names of these like various parameters like chart of accounts, company codes is inspired by my the characters of my favorite film, which is Lion King. So I have, in my previous video, as I mentioned, that I have named my chart of accounts after Simba, company code after Hakuna Matata. So just to make things a little interesting, guys, uh, because sometimes this is very dull. So to make things a little interesting, I named it like this. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going, as I mentioned, that the numbers can overlap. So number fields can overlap. So I'll take this six nines and rename them as six nines for all, and leave them blank. So this is how I want to define my number range. And then hit enter. And then finally I will save it. So so I will name it as GL. I will name it as GL account group. GL, sorry, GL account group HKNM. All right. HKNM is my company code Hakuna Matata. So I save this. All right. Now going back, now one more thing that I want to show you is the field status. So as mentioned before that each one of them would have a field status. For example, this fixed assets. If I select this fixed assets and I go to field status, it's not showing here, so I have to go out. And then I will select my SMBA chart of accounts. Now, if I select here and it is already selected, and I go to see this one, it will give me here. From here I can look into the field status. So these are the groups which are active here because they're blue in color. So if I double click here, accounting group, this is what we come to, that these are the various field name like currency, tax category, reconciliation account, and this could be suppressed, required, optional, and display. All right. So these are the four field status that we can assign for each one of the field groups in SAP. So as of now, it is optional entry. So basis our requirement, basis the business needs, we can suppress them with, that is, which we can hide them. We can make it as a required entry, that is without making that entry. You can't, SAP won't allow you to proceed further. Optional entry means it is self-explanatory, that even if you don't update that field, you can proceed further. And display is, it is only for you only. You won't be able to make any entry. So this is the way you can control the field properties, right? The field properties, which is field status, as well as you can control the numberings. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, and please click on the like icon. And if you haven't yet subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.